All right, this episode we are going to start on this girl, Ms. Merc. We took her out to the St. Patrick's Day car show. We've got a video still we're putting together on that, but learned a lot of good things that we need to do to get down on her. So we're going to start some of that. We're going to pull the console. We're going to work on the window, and we're going to do a little body work. And I got you a special present to work on to do the body work. You'll have to see.
Oh, I can't wait.
It comes in an aerosol, though.
Ah!
Stay tuned. All right, here we are taking out the console so we can paint that. We picked up some paint this weekend, and we're gonna match the top of the dash and the console to the inset panels. Lean back a little bit, would you? In the door. So we found this nice gray green. It looks really nice in the shade. Ours is a little bit more green, but it'll work with this interior. And let me back you up a second. So what Nicole has done here is pulled the shifter pieces out, and it took me a minute to figure these two out. The shifter ball, the button that you push down, turn it around the other way, would you?
That way?
Yeah. So the button you push down, that just threads out, lefty loosey, righty tighty like normal. You pop that out, and then you can thread the ball out. I had read before that there's like a set screw in there, but no set screw to be found. They just twisted out and came out. So from there, if you want to lift up the console, it is to remove all the screws in the console bay. I started putting all the pieces, parts in there. We're going to label all of those. I can't stress the importance of labeling stuff. We assume we're just going to get ready to paint here pretty soon, but we're in another similar thing on another project where we thought we'd do stuff and we're 2 years down the road. So
here we go.
Label your stuff. From there, there's a set of very visible screws on the plate, and you pull that up, and then if you can tilt that up the other way so we can see the back side of it.
Sorry.
There's all the connectors for the power windows. We have a whole replacement switch, which is going to go in here, which will be nice. And from here around the shifter, you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4 bigger bolts and 2 smaller screws. There's the set of wiring. So we have 2 screws there, which are these guys. And 2 bolts on top. And then there's 2 bolts on the bottom. Are they still in there? No, they fell. Okay. So those should free up the shifter. Another one there. Okay.
Ooh, there's a screw holding it together.
There's a screw
right
there. Okay, so we'll have to get that one.
Ooh.
In the back under the AC, where the AC goes, I think we haven't picked that up yet. There's 4 screws in here, 2 going down and 2 going in. And then you can pull this panel out. It's substantially heavier than everything else. And right now where we're at,
you want to hand me the screw and let me get this last one out?
Yeah, we took these little bolts out. They're different size than the ones that are on the shifter, and that should allow us to take the whole lid off. I think it's like, yeah. Good deal. So there's that whole top. Put that back here for now. And underneath on both sides is the chrome trim. And there's 2, 3, 4 screws there. Got all those. That pulls all that trim off.
This one's still stuck.
That one, yeah, this one didn't come off on this side either. That one was sewed back. And there's a screw.
One on my side. Oh wait, nope, it's coming off.
There's a screw right here that is really hard to get to. I had to put a little Phillips head on.
There it is. I got it.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and you just showed me there's a whole bunch of screws right there that we have to get to.
Yeah, it's really sturdy at
that
this point.
Is still held in there. So let's figure out a way to get those out, and we'll be right back. Whew, okay, that was fun. There's 2 screws here, one right here and one in the back corner. Neither of those can you really get to with this seat in. I ended up taking a small ratchet and put a bit on it so they could actually have something short enough to get in there. If you had one of those little angle Phillips screwdrivers, that would probably work as well. So that should be it. So Nicole, do you want to do the...
Can we see okay without
do the duties? Yeah.
It's getting dark.
It is getting dark.
Oh my goodness. Here we go. All right. It's gonna get painted.
Up and out. There it is. This thing has clearly never been out since 1963.
That's really cool.
That is cool though.
Look at that. Isn't that neat?
So we can put the screws back in that so we can pull it out into the driveway or out in the street to work on it, or if we decide to drive it somewhere, we can still take it with the console out. It's a good time since I'm here. Started putting some JB Weld on the wheel to fix the cracks. I'll keep doing that, and then eventually we'll pull it and sand it. And
it's my favorite. I
all that stuff
love
taken
the
care of
steering
there.
wheel on this. It's so slender, and look at these little the horn. That's where you beep the horn when it works.
Yeah, no horn right now. We
No
got
horn,
a few electrical things to go through
It
on
is
this
so much
girl,
fun to drive with this tiny little slender steering wheel. I love it.
All right, onto the outside.
Yeah.
All right, so when we got the Merc, we were told that every so often we'd have to pull up on the window to get it to go all the way up. They're power windows, which is amazing and cool and incredibly unheard of in the 60s. And the first time I went to do that, there's a little thing Nicole likes to call Jeff Smash. and that's exactly what happened. I pulled the window.
No, baby, what do I say? Fee, fi, fo, Jeff.
So the window came completely out, and that led us to pull the door panel off, which is where we also found out where our rust came from. So I'm going to diverge from that into a second. If you can get in there, Nicole.
I can.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of dark.
It's
kind of hard. It's hard to see. It's really dark.
Get it in there.
Yeah, it's really dark in there. Well, I mean, you can kind of see it. Yeah, you can see it.
So you can see the little bit of rust around where the body filter was, where
you can see it.
where the holes were. So we're going to come in and rust neutralize that from the backside, and then undercoat the inside of the door so that doesn't happen again, and get new weather stripping, because this weather stripping is seen better days out of Las Vegas sun for 40, 50 years.
The good thing is, when the door panel got popped off, we took it and we got our paint. That was nice to be able to hold that up against all the paint. We got a beautiful color for our paint.
To match, so that's good. So I'm going to bring this over here and we can look at what's going on. All right, and what's going on is this piece had come off. Just a little bit of rain and whatnot that was getting through the window. You can see that it was causing it to rust, and then it was just kind of stuck in there, and the little eyelet has totally broken. So what I need to do is sand this down to get the little rust off of there, drill out the little spot welds in here, weld it back up, and that is what I'm going to do right now.
Okay.
So this is how this goes together. I marked an X on each side when I had it, so I don't flip this around and weld it the wrong way. But take that off for a second and give these a quick.
Smells.
It does smell. All right.
I could tell from here that it already looks better and feels better.
Next, I'm going to drill these spot welds out. tragic mistake. Mistake. This is stainless, so when you drill through it, you got to go slower. I went full on it on the first one, burned up one drill bit right off the bat. So 2 drill bits to do this to get it drilled out.
What was it we said earlier? Fee-fi-fo?
Fee-fi-fo job.
Fee-fi-fo job. My man.
So I'll clean this up a little bit and we'll get the welder out and weld it up.
Okay. Wow. Okay. All right.
There that is. Let that cool down for a minute and
Yeah, don't touch it.
come back and put it in the car. Alright, so here we are with the window. I threw a little silver paint on the rusty bit there. I don't think you're going to
Looks
see it at all,
good.
but makes me feel good to get that on there. And now I have to figure out how to get this on here
Okay.
with this piece actually attached. So
Very gently.
we're learning all together at the same time here.
Okay. I don't know how you remember all this stuff.
Alright.
Oh, it slides in.
Slides in.
Okay.
But it doesn't clear here, man. It's got to go in here first. And in there.
In and then shuffle forward and then back.
And then can I pull this back enough to get it? Oh, yep, I can. Oh, all right, there that is.
All right, babe. Look at that.
Super crooked.
Oh, it's a-
So what that is it's this little bit right here,
Okay.
which is still a problem because I need to get this on it.
What's that?
That is the track, because as the window goes up and down,
Oh,
the
okay.
power motor there,
Okay.
I forget which way the actuators go, but this little bar
Gotcha.
goes like this. And so it
Gotcha.
slides along this track.
And that's
And
the
as it
little
goes
piece that goes
up
with
and
it.
down, yeah, and this is what glides
Yes.
in that track. So
And where does
I
that go?
think it goes in this track, and then that little knob.
Right there?
Yeah, and then that little knob goes
I can see that.
through there.
Okay.
So let's try and do that again. Let's put that on.
Oh, there it goes.
And
And he's doing this with his sliced up finger, which healed really fast.
super glue.
Yeah,
Everybody,
super
super
glue.
glue. All right, I'm gonna come around.
Okay.
Get it this way.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try that trick again.
All
See
right.
if it works.
Careful.
But I barely was able to do it the last time. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough room.
Do you need another hand?
No. I don't. I bet it's gonna be further down to be able to push that back on the inside a little bit.
Okay.
All right, and this switch wasn't working.
Mm.
So. Okay, so that was a 2-person job for a minute there. But we got the little clip on. Nicole had to hold the window, and what you need to do is drop the window down so that the piece is under this lip right here. And then you get a screwdriver or a finger or something and get that little piece in. And master tip is to get the clip orientation so that it goes directly down. By having to get it in on the side like this, it really screwed things up. And I ended up pulling it apart and pushing it on and then squeezing it back together. So that was kind of a pain, and that took a whole lot of time. But Nicole hit the window. Let's see what we got. Good deal. Go back up. All right. She is fixed. Needs a little bit of a weather stripping in there to make that work a little better. Good job, baby.
Thank you. What are we opening? What are we opening?
Turbo can.
This is the most satisfying thing I've seen on TV in a long time. Watch, I'm excited. Look at the size of these cans. And it's got the sprayer. So it's gonna be like big giant swaths of paint going across. I love it. Should we do one?
Shake one up, shake it up a little.
Well, is it gonna clog?
No.
Do I have to shake it a long time?
Not too long, I guess.
Okay. Okay. All right, let's do this on this side. See.
Don't get the hood ornament. Don't get the tire. Do it
what
over here,
this?
yeah.
Okay, ready? All right. Oh, how fun. Oh. This is gonna be so much fun. Okay. Yeah. All right, here we are. So we're back. I got a surprise spray can. So here we go. This is the first to do the primer. We got the window in. We're working on some more Bondo, and then we'll be ready to paint. So stay tuned, like, subscribe, comment, help us with the channel. We're getting up and going, and we're super excited to take you on this journey with us. Thanks.